I just told her, call me gas prices, because my D is $5 a pump. Smooth. Hi, and welcome back to, so stupid. That was so baller. Hi, and welcome back to another edition of Say There, Buddy. Suppose you did the thing you'd rather do. What would that thing be? Thoracic Thursday edition. What's terrific? Would have been a good one. Terrific Thursday edition. That would have been a great one. Fortunately, I didn't do that. We do have some new questions. Jay Peso is here, and I'm Trouble T. And when I came to Dallas, Texas, and I played in the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, they had to lift me down in a helicopter. They couldn't get my fucking limo in the parking lot. They picked me up off here in 175 off in Sigaville. They landed the helicopter in Minyard's parking lot, and they killed an old woman trying to get to me because I'm important. Okay, so if you're stuck inside today, school's out, you got the youngins, you wanna get them around the TV. You're like, oh, what should we watch? You don't want to scroll through, Netflix for 15 minutes like I do. You're always looking for movies, and you close it down like, oh, I can't make a decision. Well, we've got one for you. Today's movie recommendation is Double Mommy. Ryan discovers his friend Brent is the father of one of his girlfriend's twins babies, and that he date raped her at a party over the summer. With college around the corner, he will stop at nothing to clear his name. That's Double Mommy, now on demand. His girlfriend's twins babies. So she's got a twin that had babies, not the father of one of her twin babies. Or is it? Tune in to find out. Alright, let's get into some questions. Twins babies. Would you rather be made to lick 1,000 public telephone receivers or eat a half a cup of earwax? Okay. Public telephone receivers. Is that supposed to be a payphone type of thing? I don't think they have payphones anymore, do they? There's a few I think you can find. Didn't they take like the last one out in New York or something like that? But for the sake of this, telephone receivers, that makes me think that whoever wrote this is not necessarily from this country, or maybe my English is just terrible. I probably wouldn't have phrased it that way, but I do get the question. Lick 1,000, who knows? Where you're from, they could be way nastier. Probably not nastier than here, I don't know. Or eat half a cup of earwax. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm just going to lick the telephone receivers. There's no guarantee the activity they've been getting. Half a cup of earwax. That's a lot of earwax, man. I don't think I could get it down. I do believe I would vomit in that situation. Okay, let's see what we've got. Would you rather eat this is going to be vomit edition, huh? Eat a sandwich bag full of lawn clippings or eat one live earthworm? A sandwich bag full of lawn clippings. Can you wash it down with something? Will eating grass do anything to you? I don't think it will. I think, you know what? It's an earthworm. It's a live earthworm. People going to frown on that? For the sake of this, we'll say that people do not frown on you eating the live earthworm, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just slide on down. There's not too many things I would eat live. Earthworms and women are the two on the menu right now. I hate that I said that. Would you rather? Yeah, I got my pen back. I'm tapping it already. Stop. And no more us. Then did it right after. This is just crashing and burning. Would you rather, knowing full well that the charges are without merit, be accused in the tabloids of cross-dressing, or of sleeping with an underage person of the opposite sex? No, and this says that you know that you didn't. You're just facing the accusations, which nowadays seems to be enough to end a career. Or not end it, but definitely derail it. And cross-dressing is just fully accepted now, I feel like. I'll just go ahead and take that. I wouldn't want to be accused of sleeping with the underage person of the opposite sex. I like that it specifically has to be the person of the opposite sex. Not the same. We don't want to do that. Just underage, but it's still the opposite sex. Yeah, I think cross-dressing, that's just accepted now. I think if you throw on a dress, that you probably actually do better publicly, right? That's the incentive now. We're going to get everyone in dresses before it's all said and done. Okay, would you rather have to sport a keychain nipple ring or have a wardrobe that consists entirely of outfits worn by the Scooby-Doo characters? Keychain nipple ring. So you just have to have the keychain nipple ring. Can it be any keychain? That would be kind of cool. If you have to have all your keys and shit on it, then I'm definitely going to take the wardrobe that consists entirely of outfits worn by Scooby-Doo characters. I'm trying to think of what they all are. Yeah, I mean, you're rotating, what, a few? That goes right into the cross-dressing. Then you can explain, this is a curse that's been put on me. I just have the Scooby-Doo characters' outfits. That's why I'm cross-dressing as Velma. Velma is, I'm not getting into the Velma bashing. I don't know where all the Velma love started. And remember when I think Mindy Kaling was going to do, she probably still is, I don't know, doing the Velma thing, and she was going to make her, I think, of like a different, I think, race or something, or ethnicity, and everyone's upset. I'm like, that's the most, if she can pump life into Velma, we should all be rejoicing, because that's the most throwaway character I've ever seen. I hope Mindy Kaling can pump some life into Velma, because as now, Velma is just forgettable. Nobody gives a shit. There's a few people that give a shit. I think lesbians love her. And that's it. The lesbians love Velma. Hopefully Mindy Kaling can bring, if not other sexualities interest in Velma, maybe other lesbians of other ethnicities. I'm not really sure how it works. We'll see. We'll see. Would you rather have a life-size tattoo of Andy Griffith on your back, or be permitted to use only one deodorant scent, with that deodorant scent being sour cream and chives? It's not bad. It's not bad. So you're going to smell like sour cream and chives, or you want a giant-sized tattoo of Andy Griffith on your back? Give me the... I guess I'll take the sour cream and chives. I don't want the tattoo of Andy Griffith on my back. If I was going to get a tattoo, I wouldn't want it to be that. So, yeah, I'll just smell like sour cream and then find someone that's really into sour cream. Get her going and say, you can be my dip anytime, honey. Nope, that's still... Would you rather have to always wear moon boots or a sombrero? Always wear. Sombrero is going to be difficult getting in and out places. You got to wear it in the movie theater. You're going to wear a sombrero in the movie theater. Or getting in your car, just anywhere. Anywhere where someone's behind you, or just where you need more headspace. Give me the moon boots. We got a few here. Would you rather have to always wear Ferrari glasses or knee-high tube socks? You know what? I'm a sock guy. I wouldn't go knee-high, but this you have to go knee-high. Give me the knee-high. Always wear them though. Let me think. Not in the shower. I think it's just going to be like with clothes and stuff. Give me the... I'll take the knee-high. I'm a sock guy. I like a good sock game. So I'll do that. I'll just wear the interesting socks. Big on the socks right now. Would you rather have to always wear... Oh, this is good. Orthodontic headgear or two left shoes? Damn. And there's no good one here. Or always wear orthodontic headgear or two left shoes, and that will fuck your feet up. If you've ever been in a situation where you've been on your feet, I mean a considerable amount of time, you know how much a shoe can fuck your foot up, given a little bit of time. And when you have sore feet like that, everything sucks to you. Like, you'll be in the worst mood. You need those feet. So I guess give me the orthodontic headgear. You're asking, do you want foot pain essentially for life, or you want to wear orthodontic headgear? And since I didn't want to do the retainer and I didn't want lifelong braces, this is a situation where I think I would take the headgear. Two left shoes, man. Unless it look funny. Here's the caveat, because it doesn't say what size they have to be. I will take the two left shoes if I can buy one giant left shoe and then somehow tie it to my foot, and where it's not like the curvature of it isn't affecting my right foot. Then I would take. But if they have to be my size, just give me the orthodontic headgear. Okay, let's see what we've got. Would you rather catch your roommate? Would you rather your roommate, so the roommate is catching me, stealing cash from them or masturbating to their license photo while wearing a KFC bucket on your head? I like that one. I'm going to go ahead and I don't want to be caught stealing cash from them. Man, we're past that. If we're around the people I'm around now, which it wasn't always this way. It used to be every man for themselves. Kind of. I get it. Man, there was a time in my life, man, I'd steal anything. I'll steal anything from anybody. And I'm glad that time has passed. It passed quite a while ago. Uh, it's not a good feeling. Sometimes you don't even know why you're doing it. You're just wrapped up in it. I don't want to break down. I don't want to get into therapy here. But yeah, I would rather get caught masturbating to their license photo with the KFC bucket on my head, just because I feel like you can play it off. It would be weirder to get caught masturbating to your roommate's license without a KFC bucket on your head. I think with the KFC bucket on your head, that's what makes it explainable. You're like, oh, I was just having fun. This is a troll thing. I threw the KFC bucket on my head. Ha ha, I wanted you to catch me. And they'll believe it because they're like, why the fuck would he have a KFC bucket on his head while he's masturbating to my license photo for anything but a troll, right? You're not just gonna, and I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't do that normally. And then just kind of look away. And there's my KFC buckets come falling out of my closet. A bunch of empty KFC buckets and cum socks. Okay. I like that one. Would you rather give up eating in restaurants for the rest of your life or going to see movies in movie theaters? I'm not a huge fan of both. I do like the theater experience. We just went and saw Top Gun yesterday. It's pretty awesome. I said when we got in the car, like, that's the best movie I've seen in a while. But it is also, with this caveat too, it is the first movie I've seen in a movie theater in, 2 years maybe, since before COVID or right around when COVID started. And I didn't like it is cheesy that Tom Cruise came on there and he gave the little speech before the movie, and I'm like, okay, we made this for you. It's all for you. And then someone goes, ching ching. Like, yeah, okay, dude. I will say this, though. I do believe he gives a shit about making movies. You can tell. I mean, all the self-production stuff that he's doing, and some of that's because some companies won't touch him. He's making movies. I get the other argument about his beliefs and he's hurting people and all that, but it goes back to that live tournament thing. Like, find clean money. You're bitching about people's dirty money and this person hurt, this person did that. Find some clean money. Find some truly clean money. Trace the origins of whatever corporation or investors backing you and show me that super clean money. And you can't, I mean, the church isn't clean money. Where's the clean money at before we start bitching? I know that went off in a rant, but it does bother me, though, that people, because that was another thing with the Cruise thing. Tom Cruise, oh, I'm not going to support him because he does this and he's wacky, blah, blah, he's wacky. Dude, he's in Hollywood. Everyone's wacky. Everyone's wacky. That's just the nature of it. That's the whole thing about it, why people, I think, are disconnected, because they're not relatable. They don't have the same type of issues or whatever. But I will say that was a cool movie theater experience. I took the long way home. I would just give up eating in restaurants for the rest of my life. That's really not that important to me. I mean, you can order takeout from essentially every restaurant now. And I don't go to the theaters that often, but I wouldn't want to give it up forever. That was the long way, right? I did. That movie was great. And I don't know. That whole Hollywood thing is another discussion. That's an endless loop, because there's two sides to it. That's why it's an endless loop. This is the one argument that I think there's two sides to, unlike other arguments where there's only one. Would you rather win an award in high school for being the kindest student? Why did it have to be in high school? Person probably in high school. You want to know, would you rather win an award for being the kindest student or the smartest? I didn't mean to high school shame you. Why don't you learn and get out of there? Why don't you hurry up and graduate, idiot? Yeah, so being the kindest student or the smartest, and you're just winning the award for it. Oh, I think this is the thing, though, because I did honors. I was in honors all the way up to high school, at which point I switched schools and I stopped giving a fuck. and I was in honors up to that point, and then I just absolutely detested high school. Well, you know. And I will say, we used to get on the little bus in elementary school. We'd get bused to the other school, and there's like 7 of us in there, and we're all doing our thing. And I didn't know it at the time, but other kids were mean just mean to me. I don't know if they were mean to the other kids. When we got back, like, and throughout those years, they would just be complete assholes. And I'm like, oh, that probably has something to do with it. So winning an award for being the smartest, I wish that I wouldn't have cared as much. You know, that I didn't let it get to me, and I would have just kept proceeding, stayed in this other school and kept going with the honors thing. You know, at the time, man, when you're 14 or 15, you don't really see, I didn't, the benefits weren't explained to me, I don't think. So, we're at where we're at. So I think I'd rather win for being the kindest, because at least if you're the kindest, that means you're kind, right? Generally, people are probably going to like you more than, oh, look at this smart motherfucker. Like that Chris Rock thing. You get out of prison, you're the fucking man. You get out of college, you think you're smarter than me, bitch? Okay. Would you rather be extremely lucky or be extremely smart, but not both lucky and smart? Why are fish so smart? Because they live in schools. Nope. Okay. Be extremely lucky or extremely smart, but not both lucky and smart. That's the thing. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Is that the saying? Extremely lucky. That means, this is what I think a lot of, well, no, they're not lucky. I was going to say a lot of people's issue is now, they're not really lucky, though. It's other people taking care of their dumb asses. Like, it's not dumb luck, you know. Extremely smart, but not both lucky and smart. Well, I'm already not. I don't feel like I'm lucky in some situations. Okay, let me think about this for a minute. Extremely smart, but not lucky and smart. I'm gonna go ahead and take the. This is the thing, though. In a lot of situations, being extremely smart just doesn't help you anymore. I really believe that. I just think that it's a weird thing in society right now. Because they have the alternate facts thing, like people are just making up their own realities. So I don't even know if being well versed in knowing things in one reality even matters to these other people. Because they're just like, oh, that's not my world, that's not the facts that I'm living with. So I think in this case, with that in mind, if it switched back and we were all on the same page, like, no, these are facts and this is how it works, I would rather be extremely smart. But in this situation, I'm going to take extremely lucky, and now I'll just be a dipshit who's really lucky. It doesn't say you're going to be a dipshit, it just says you're not going to be extremely smart. I'll take luck now. It seems like luck is where it's at. Would you rather find out that the pork you just ate was actually hamster meat, or that the red beans in the chili you just ate were actually beetles? Oh, yeah. I'll take the red beans and the chili. They can be beetles. I don't mind eating a bunch of bugs, as long as if they're mixed in with something, I'll take that. I'm not 100% opposed to eating hamster. It's not something that I would seek out. If I ate hamster and I didn't know it, I'd be like, oh, okay, I ate hamster. I hope it's not going to make me sick. I mean, that wasn't a very cool thing to do, man. And hamster might be better for you than pork. I don't know. According to some people, pork is the devil. I'll just take the beetles that appear to be the red beans. Okay, let's see. This next segment is brought to you by Bacon Scented Mustache. Did you just find out that you're the father of one of your friends, girlfriend's, twins, babies? You need to get out of time fast and you got no time for breakfast? Well, if you want to conceal your identity as you cross the border and you still want that sweet aroma of bacon since you didn't get a chance to fill your stomach before you found out that you were the father of one of your friend's, girlfriend's, twins, babies, have no fear. Bacon Scented Mustache has got you covered. Now for all your double mommy situations. And these questions are out of the book, 2,000 Would You Rather questions. You can play with yourself at home while you wait to find out the result of your friend's, girlfriend's, twins, babies' paternity test. Would you rather have pizza rolls or pizza bagels? Pizza rolls. Would you rather control your joystick to your video game using your foot or your mouth. How are you going to do it with your mouth and see the screen? I would rather try with my foot. I don't really have any interest in deep, well, I guess, man, it's so weird now because they're not like they used to be, or you can just deep throat a joystick and move your character around. But then how are you going to, you're going to have to throat your joystick, and then you're going to have the fucking, this is too much porn talk right here, you're going to have the gum thing where it's sticking out of the gum, and then your ear in the button. What are you doing? I'm playing video games, asshole. Can't you fucking tell? Don't you see me throwing half this controller? Go ahead and I will use my foot to control it. That'd be cool. Get good at playing video games with your feet. And then you get, that's the thing, you'll get money out of that, and you're like, oh, okay, well, it's just a gimmick, right? So yeah, I think I will do that, and I think that is all we have for this. I even forgot what the T word, True God, Thursday edition of Suck Me Off Saturday. Until next time, I'm Trouble T, and this is hard shit, real shit. Y'all motherfuckers can't see us with some big-ass bifocals. You looking like Steve Urkel, because you a wannabe. Pull them fucking pants down. You high watering, boy. Is it gonna rain tonight? Get out of town. Stay out of sight.